change. Okay, very cool map to start it out. I know that some of you don't love it, but I do. It makes this map pool a little bit more refreshing, gives us a view or how to say the like puts new fresh air into the map pool. Hope we want to go for the 12 hatch, so standard. Oh, it's going to be even faster scouting. I believe he wants to. He knows that this is wallable with the one axe. Oh, but we can see that Terror going for command center first, so this drone will be able to apply a lot of pressure because Terror will want to build command center first and then the barracks. So this drone will have all the time in the world to just harass the unit, the peon, the worker which is building the building. Terror is Terror on Twitch, I believe. We have command center in here from Terror. I'm wondering what Hawk is thinking. Is he thinking that those are some proxy barracks, maybe? That's why I guess he's sending the worker to scout. He is afraid. We need to remember how he played against Squeezen the last game. This is where Squeezen put at his gateway. So first gateway was here, here was the second gateway, and he killed Hawk with the nice build order. So that's why I believe Hawk is... What is going on, basically? Do we have this game broken? Let me just restart the game. I just can't believe it's this way. Yeah, Squeezen is ghost. I don't even know how to translate it, but that's true. He's a guy. Yeah, that's how the game goes, I believe. Okay, so Hawk decided to find the drones. We have some attack over here, the third base on the way. That's actually a smart way of expanding from Terran, because usually as a Zerg you want to take this as a safe third base, but this puts both entrances or both options available for Terran to attack from. Do we have a fast tech from Terror? Hatchery, so maybe it's going to be some kind of a Hydra play from Hawk. Those Marines are very brave. At the same time, we can see that those links are working on those assimilators, and if he will kill one, there will be no option to move out with the vultures, so that's really great for Hawk. A really impressive play. He can safely expand over here, safely-ish. free braces from Hawk. Some drones are idling. I know that Hawk was sick. He explained that to me when after the match against Squeezen. Let's see if he got better. This very solid Zerg player with a great understanding of the game. To be honest, I didn't hear about him that much before the LAN party in Moscow, where he qualified and played a very good games against Bonnie. That's a beautiful block, but he's not paying that much attention over here because he's counter-attacking, so those vultures are already in the main base, although there should be some Hydras popping, but it's still not there, so despite adding some damage on the natural, he's taking more damage in the main base because those drones are not only dying but also not mining for a long time, so Terror overall on top of this trade and still being annoying. One vulture falls, the speed for the Hydras kicks in, so that helps a little bit to deal with the unit, but oh, another drone falling. The good part for Hawk is that he is still on free bases, so maybe he can try to stall the game out. He has 4 hatcheries, so rebuilding those drones is not that painful. Now his army is relatively decent, but I don't think it's attackable because overall we have like 10 Goliaths. He can try to jump on top of those 4. I think scouting that there is no lair puts Terror in comfortable position that he doesn't need to make too many turrets, anti-muta turrets, and get ready for them. What are the upgrades? No upgrades? Yet at least. So there should be some upgrades for Hawk, right? He will that's why he's making this Evo chamber, I believe, so he should be able to equalize the number of the time of the upgrade. 36 additional base, I really like it, especially after killing those geysers. You can even make a hatchery over here and try to mine from those couple of mineral fields. Just don't take the gas, so Terran will not realize. But not playing Mutas, not playing Lair puts Terran in the comfortable position that he is just getting ready to make a deadly push and attack with it at the right time. He knows that the chance for a drop is relatively low because there was no Lair. There is a small chance for the early Muta switch, and if the Muta switch will be later, oh, nice catch on the vultures. If the Muta switch will be later, the Goliaths will be already in very heavy number, but even adding vultures to the army composition, knowing that there are no Mutas, that's really smart from Terror, and we can see that he is sending a lot of tanks. It's not that many tanks, but the healthy number to apply pressure. It's not that many, not that much stuff from Hawk. He's going for expansion over here, although having this amount of drone doesn't makes him not have enough units to hold it. He's doing whatever he can to buy some time. That's why those Sunkens are here. Maybe he will go for cutting reinforcements with those Hydras. I really like this idea. But he is only macroing for 4 hatcheries, and that's the biggest problem of it. Oh, I think this is a good trade for Zerg. Yeah, but not anymore with the tanks arriving. They will add a lot of damage, but still he will be able to eliminate a lot of vultures. So that's still not bad for the Zerg. The problem is that, okay, we have a Muta switch. But we still have some Goliaths in production from Terror. He is 5-fact pushing. Those Sankens are buying extra time. But as Hawk, you want to have at least like 12 mutas to attack into it. Maybe even more, so he wants to buy even more time. Now the mutas has been scouted. We can see some extra turrets just to save, just to help deal with the incoming muta push. This is the extra gas income which Hawk has, so he can even try to go and on the high ground and try to buy extra time. He doesn't even need to protect this base. But that's what he's doing. He's trying to fight it out with the mutas. Nice micro from him, but the hatchery is under a huge pressure. The drones will be evacuated to this base, so still it's going to be free base Zerg. So that's what strategical perspective of that's what gave him killing those assimilators. Nicely done killing those tanks, but the drones are falling, so he didn't transfer them to the third base. Buying some time, I believe Carbase, no Carbase attack is just starting for the mutas. What are the upgrades of Terror? +1 weapon, so no armor is really helping those mutas to fight. And it seems like it was a good trade from Hawk. There are a couple more Goliaths coming in. The range for the Goliaths is not done, so that really helps to micro out against them. Vultures doing a good job eliminating the drones. You don't need them against mutas, so you can as well slow them down. It's the hatchery from Hawk. He needs to start mining from the main base. Start mining gas. I really like cutting the reinforcements with mutas. It's already a pretty decent amount of Goliaths, especially if that you can go back to the turrets. It gives you additional hit points to tank the damage. Some Hydras are being added, so now this is a Hydras muta army composition from Hawk. Maybe he will be able to jump on top of those Goliaths with the Hydras and mutas and deal with them. See that he's buying extra time. This base is still there. Those Hydras are dealing with the missile turrets. It seems like Terror giving up on attacking the main base. Now the Hydras should be able to deal with the turrets. That's I think good for Hawk. He's still mining from free gases, so taking those turrets is giving him some extra space. It's one weapon for those Hydras. Hawk is trading as good as is possible with the army he has, but Terror just has the right numbers to win it, and we can see that he already secured the third and fourth base. So despite being so aggressive, he found time, even going for the vessel and irradiate. So the longer the game goes, the better it's going to be for Hawk, for Terror, and harder for Hawk to do anything with the mutas. Well, there were 2 SCVs. We have now 5 hatch Hydras. Even the hatchery over here, not scouted. I really like it. Intercepting the tanks, that's what you want to do if you are going... Oh, but he didn't intercept them. I wanted to say if you are switching to Hydras, that's what you want to do. +2 on the Hydras will be done, so they will hit hard. And there is no armory from Terror, so those Hydras can really trade well. If only they will have some good arc. That's with Mutas would be a great trade. Still going to be not bad. Those SCVs is very beautiful. I don't think Terror, Hawk expects that Terror has those bottom right base, this bottom right base. Those Hydras with Mutas should be able to deal with those Goliaths. So eventually Hawk should have enough to kill this army, but he lost the Spire in the process. Goliaths arriving, but it's not enough. The Mutas are really dealing a decent amount of damage. He doesn't want to lose the drones, that's why he's chasing the vultures. There is no Spire. Is he rebuilding it somewhere? It doesn't seem like it, but it would be great to have additional 10 Mutas on the battlefield. With 20 of them and good split from the Irradiates, he could push this back. We can see that Terror is only on 94 supply, so it's not like he has this game totally on his control. Only on 5 facts still. Some overlords from Hawk. I guess he doesn't need them that much anymore. Oh, but he needs to be careful because Irradiate is very deadly. His control. More Hydras. But Terror is mining well, mining a lot, and this is very good strategical position to be in. I really love cutting the reinforcements, maybe killing the vessel. No, he's going for the third base. He has mercy for the units. A lot of damage has been dealt. The SCVs are falling, but it's still 54 left, and now Hawk will have a bad news. Oh my god, there is additional base over here. We didn't know about it. I guess this is a good moment to try to make a coordinated attack with the Hydras. Maybe trying to snipe the tanks. It will be possible. Beautiful defensive matrix. The high ground is really helping a lot to the Hydras to push this back, so Terror is having a hard time attacking to the high ground. Both of the tanks are going down. What a push, what a Hydra switch from Hawk. He is already mining from this base, but those two tanks will push the Hydras back. 47 drones, but this base is mined out. And that's a problem for Hawk. Only +1 weapon for Terror, additional hatchery. Yeah, we are just rebuilding the Spire. Hawk realized that, oh, I have 1700 gas, I could switch to couple mutas to snipe those tanks. Is it going to be a drop? It seems this way. But Hawk will want to go for a drop. That's not a bad idea. To drop the units out. I would even say going for drop over here or here, or even unloading here and just moving the army. Just not fighting in this awkward position. The problem is that your main base and your hatcheries are under pressure. It's the moment you go with the drop, you will have to be ready for the attack of your main base. That's what's happening. Hope gave up in this position, but I think with all the Hydras he could jump on top of it. Those units have no armor, so Hydras really hit hard, and they could trade not badly, but Hope decides to go for the backstab maybe. to attack from 2 fronts. That was his idea. Yeah, but the main base is under pressure. GG from Hope, and Team LatAm is securing the first match of the series. And yeah, unfortunately I will have some bad news about the series, but let's do it after, because now we will have Striker versus JD Conan. Radion, so both of the captains, Ultra and Raz, decided to put their players on the standard map. Let's go. The bad news is that we will have some walkovers. Okay, so ZVZ, two very cool guys, Mr. Striker on the top right location, Team USA, Team LatAm from Bolivia on the bottom left side, Young Blood, JD Conan, fighting against American Zerg, who improved so much for the last couple of years. He is on the considered as one of the top Zergs from USA, one of the top Zergs from outside Korea. Really strong ZVT, really strong ZVP, but also decent Mutamicro. And anytime I watch the games between JD Conan and Striker, it's one way or the other. They both are very strong in Mutamicro. They both understand the game very well. This is best of 1. I'm wondering what they can play. Jayun was added to the roster a little bit later, but he will play. He will play in the week 3. I will announce the pairs from week 3 with you guys today after the matches. So for the next week, who will play on Friday, who will play on Sunday, I don't know, but I know the 3 teams and the lineups. Because I usually do it the way that I want the longer match on Friday and 2 shorter matches on Sunday. Okay, so we will have 12 pull from both players, with expansion from both players. Striker a little bit faster with the execution. You can see his hatchery is already landed, so very nicely done. His pull is done. Why are we having only... it must be 6 teams, right? It's only 7 drones, yeah, it must be 6 teams. Okay, it's 4. Damn. Okay, JD Conan going for faster layer. The LatAm versus USA, we have Europe versus Russia as well. So a lot of good matches today. JD Conan, although this link will get in and we'll see that the raid is on the way, but it doesn't tell him that much. He can see the number of drones that JD Conan produced, extra drone. He can see the second one, so this is already a good info that Striker has. So he knows that he can produce his own drones. He added 2 as well, 1 here, 1 here. So they are equal on workers. Oh, nicely done by Striker, applying some pressure on the drone. 9 drones, 12 drones each player. Oh, excuse me. Did he kill one drone? No, okay, so here is one. Spire on the way, basically the same timing of the Spire. Striker with 15 drones. So he really droned up heavily. But this will probably put him on the need of making the Sunken. So that's what you basically want to be in. Striker needs only one extra drone to be here happy, just to make gas and mine from 3 extra. You can see JD Fan adding a couple more. So Striker having those drones earlier really benefited from it. The question is, will he have enough links to block this link pressure? I really like this move. Sneaking 2 links in, beautiful. It always puts a lot of attention from the attack. And also denying some mining time, but nice reaction from JD Conan. At the same time we have engagement in the natural, but Striker seems like has enough links. So that's a beautiful engagement, and thanks to those links in the main base, he also caught a couple here, and that's going to be hard for JD Conan to stop. He will have mutas though, so it's going to be possible to jump on top of those links and try to disrupt some mining from Striker, but you can always keep those links for later. After seeing the mutas, there is no reason to lose them, but he decides to go for the hatchery. That's greedy move. That was a tall order, but he's mining his gas, so that gives him extra. Look at that, he already mined 100, where JD Conan is starting to mine his with only 1 drone. So those 2 extra drones are working great for Striker, and he will have extra cash and extra gas to build those mutas. JD Conan now building more drones. He wants to start mining gas, same as Striker. Do we have anyone going for the upgrade? It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. JD Conan now, I think he has more links, right? It's like 9 to 12. So it's going to be relatively hard to attack from any player, because the defender's advantage, especially with the cross map, will kick in. So despite having this like 200 gas advantage for Striker from mining the natural and 100 from the main base, so this is 300 gas advantage for Striker. And let's see if he will attack. Maybe with this 300 you will be able to utilize it, but I think everything will come down to the micro, because both of the players should have like those 11 mutas. There can be a couple more Scourges for Striker. We can see 11 mutas and Scourges already joining, so he wants to attack as early as possible. But JD Conan with 8 mutas, so he really feels the pressure. He wants to connect with those mutas with the Scourges, and that's going to be good micro from Striker, not losing any muta. Oh, and Striker jumping on top of the mutas from JD Conan, but that's a nice Scourges micro. Both players are trying to buy some time. 8 versus, now we have 7. Nice micro from both players, 7 versus 5, so it seems like Striker has a decent position in this game. Beautiful micro, beautiful execution, being in control of this game from the very beginning, but now the Scourges are connecting. 5 mutas left, so it's not the end of the world, but still they are able to snipe the links easily. Some link counter attack going to Striker base, which really puts a lot of attention away from him. It's very hard to muta micro and pull the drones, so we have only 4 mutas left, and JD Conan with extra Scourges and extra mutas, he might be even able to deal with those mutas. Some Scourges connecting with from Striker. 3 drones only for Striker, so it seems like JD Conan with the beautiful move of going for the backstab move with the links. There are a couple more mutas left, so if Striker will connect those mutas, have 6, maybe there is a hope. JD Conan, I think even going for the Spore wouldn't be bad in the situation like this. Striker needs to respect every mutas he has. Another connection. JD Conan mining from both classes, where Striker only has 3 drones mining and there are mining gas. I don't think he needs more, but he knows that this will all come down to those mutas. Okay, let's see if JD Conan will be able to defend against it. It doesn't seem like it. Okay, he will have 3 mutas in total. Nice snipe on the Scourge. Both Scourges connected 4 mutas, but 2 Scourges are arriving from Striker. We have 3 mutas left, but more Scourges are arriving from JD Conan. And the mutas are popping. Striker needs to micro his ass out, but he allowed the Scourges to land. Another Scourge landed. Striker. Oh my god, such a close battle between those guys, but the Scourges are connecting. This Sunken is saving the drones. I think going for the drones wouldn't be that bad of a choice for Striker because he has expansion now. But will he be able to stop, like, what do you want to produce as JD Conan now? You want to go for mutas and try to go for the timing attack with them? Or maybe you want to go for the links and force your opponent to do something. 3 links to 2 links. Nothing coming. Those 2 links, every single drone matter, every single mineral matters. Nice micro from both players actually. Striker losing 1 drone, saving the second one. But JD Conan now using the time to make, I believe you want to make at least 5 if you want to attack, but maybe going now is not a bad idea. Striker doesn't have gas to produce too many Scourges now, and I'm not sure that he's ready for 3 muta attack. With 2 mutas from Striker. This game is crazy. GG from Striker, and JD Conan coming back to the game after beautiful counter-attack with the links. A very impressive performance by our Bolivian Zerg, and he is securing the second win for the team Latino America, and team LatAm is really striking in this Nation Wars. I think I can show it somewhere. Do I have it? Like, is this it? Yeah, so you can see that those are the teams. So Team LatAm already won with Team Russia 5-0. So very nicely done. Those were the teams. And now 2-0 lead. Impressive performance. Okay, so now we will have Raz versus Tech. So this is a cool match to watch because I would post those players as a good match, as a good match between each other, because they are both very decent, very solid Protoss players. So let's see what will be the result of this match. On the top right location, directly from Chile, we are having Tech and the captain of Team America, Mr. Michael Raz, the red Protoss on the bottom left. It's very good guy, very helpful, excellent caster, excellent player. really busy nowadays. But thanks to Mr. Jiraiya, who is helping do him the captain job. Team USA should manage to have their team ready up. Usually when I see the position of pylon like this, I don't expect double gateway, but actually I don't know why. But when I see something like that, I really expect double gateway. Has proved me wrong? Nope. Will tech prove me right? Nope. Okay. Same scouting time. As pylon block. Gas is going for faster cybernetic code than tech. Another block. Ras nicely pulled away the Rapt Worker. Double zealots from tech against 101 Goon. There will be option to have faster range for Ras, but it's not going to be significant, I think. Oh, but tech can see the second gateway with the pylon. I like that Ras keeps the probe alive. Home of tech. Wants to see how the tech will react to double gateway. There is a robo. Before the range even. So players are spicing it up. Four workers to 18. Somehow it seems like the build from tech is a little bit more optimized. He will have two gateways after all. The goon number is in favor of Ras. Oh, he will find the probe? No, he will not. Oh, finally he will, he will notice on the minimap that this is the moment to react if he don't want to be scouted. The range will be done. He saw with the probe that the range of tech is late, so I guess that's what he's aiming to do. Like, if tech would want to be greedy and stand in front of his natural without a range, Ras would immediately jump on top of it. But it's going to be fast river, river without a shuttle even. And we can see that tech is respecting the fact that it might be Dark Templars, so He is keeping the observer at home, even more zealots. Not enough gas from our Chilean Protoss. Yet. So Raz is really securing the decent position. And the biggest issue with PvP is like when you can expand. Like, is it possible for Raz to close tech and expand at the same time and be safe against the river push? Oh, that's a beautiful Scarab hit. A lot of damage on those two goons, really pushing Raz back, and it seems like Tech will want to go for his own expansion, so expanding from Raz perspective makes sense. The problem is that Raz is behind 6 workers, so Tech expansion will be immediately more effective. They will have the same timing of it. There is only Observer. So overall the army composition of Tech seems much stronger. There will be a shuttle, 4 zealots, so he was building zealots when he was investing into the rivers, so there will be not too many empty play moments on the gateways. On the other hand, Raz has so many gateways, so many goons, so when there will be a move out, he can try to jump on top of this army from the high ground. There will be a river eventually, but it's going to be relatively late, and Tech will definitely have a push timing. Okay. Tech is expecting the goons, but fighting from the low ground is always tricky. Get firing the shuttle and the river. Raz is. That's what he wanted to do, and that was relatively successful. He took a lot of damage. He took a river, but this river hit it hard. Although that was relatively successful for Raz, I would say. He didn't have his river. Now he can transfer workers. He will have his own river at home to defend against those goons incoming. The shuttle survives, but it's relatively low, so Tech will need to be extra careful with it. It's now 4 workers difference. There is a rebo from both players, but there is also a shuttle from Tech. It's only 7 goons. And that's the problem when you don't have battery and when you don't have shuttle. This river is pretty vulnerable. You really need to babysit it because you want it to shoot like those 2, 3, 4 times. You don't want to die after the first shot. That's why the shuttle is so useful. But there will be 2 rivers from Raz against 1 river and the shuttle. The number of goons will be in favor of Tech though. We will also have 2 zealots to tank the damage. They can make Scarabs shoot stupidly. There will be 5 gateway even from Tech. Against 4 gate from Raz, so Raz is really adjusting to the position he is in well. He's doing whatever he can to try to put himself into the position that the mid game will be possible to play out. Have a shuttle. That's what Raz is doing. Tech is doing right now what Raz was doing earlier, which is just waiting on this high ground and jump on top of his opponent when he will want to move out. speed for the shuttle. I like this play from Raz. Those are some random goons to intercept the shuttle, I believe. 6 gate, and we are going up to 6 gate from tech as well. 4 worker difference, but with those numbers it doesn't make that big of a difference. He will be able to snipe the observer, that's nice. And difference between 80 and 90 is definitely much lower, much smaller than between 120 and 110. Speed for the shuttle from tech as well. We don't have damage for the reavers from neither of them. Both players respect the defensive skills of their opponent. This will be the first attempt of doing something, but there are goons already ready. Oh, Ras is really... Tech is really risking it. I think even good for Ras to eliminate the shuttle, to eliminate the river. This will make his push a little bit stronger, but on the other hand he doesn't have a shuttle. Okay, he has a shuttle, excuse me. And he's making a Scarab damage upgrade. Well, actually both of them are, with the same timing. Typical 12-minute Scarab damage upgrade. Will Ras want to fight to the high ground? I believe you don't want to do it, right? Like sniping the ops. Then you can move your own. It has 4 rivers. There is no shuttle for tech. Some of the goons are fighting from the low ground, but it seems like Ras has much better consolidation of his army, although now with the river of tech and good micro, those rivers are dealing a lot of damage. The rivers of Ras are arriving to the battle relatively late, but nice Scarab shot, nice target fire from Ras at the end, and he will be able to end this trade as a victory. 4 goons in the random positions from tech, they definitely didn't help. We have overall 13 goons in the map, but Ras army is much more consolidated. Although we will have the defender's advantage. But the 2 rivers from Ras should make a difference. Damage, those rivers really shot hard. Nice micro from Ras, saving 1 river, both rivers. What a play, and Ras is delivering. Actually, that's the sad news, guys. The only victory for Team USA versus Latino, because those matches were walkover. So overall, Ultra versus Range and Ultra Babo versus Jiraiya Hawk wasn't played. So yeah, that puts LatAm winning second match with dropping only 1 game. So Mr. Ras doing good job delivering the victory for their team, and now that puts us on Russia versus Europe. Okay.